Hi there, George Gamlin here, one of the customer success managers here at Ardoq. And today I'm going to very quickly show you how to add labels and conditional formatting to your visualizations. For context and a potential scenario you might find yourself in, you might have colleagues or parts of the business that are coming to you and asking you, what applications do we have against our business capabilities? I'm looking to get involved with a new piece of software and procurement's not allowing me to spend more money, so I would need to find out what we already have and maximize our current application portfolio. So I'm going to build a bit of a quick visual around business capabilities and the apps that are realizing them, but we're going to add in some cost labels, some lifecycle phases, and then we're going to showcase the strategic rating of that application, the health of that application, based on the Gartner TIME model. So we'll come up here first and explore the data. I'll very quickly build this visualization out. Hopefully by now you've got a good grasp on how to build out visualizations. So I'm going to select my business capabilities. I'm going to select my reference of an application and open my data set. This will naturally default through to a block diagram, but I actually want to view this as a dependency map. So what we do is we come up to our view styles and settings filter, and we can change that view style to be a dependency map. I'm just going to close down my left-hand menu for a bit more real estate on the screen. And then I'm going to take this forward by adding in those labels and those formatting. So again, in the view settings, you'll notice down the left, we have some options to push these together. So we'll start with the labels, and we can label by component or via reference. Based on this being a component view, I want to have a look at some of those labels. So in here, I can add to the business capability to make sure people are looking at the right thing. They might want to know what that capability is. So I add in a description field. I can then add a secondary label, which is now going to focus on the application. And I'm going to have a look at the lifecycle phase, and I'm going to have a look at the total cost as well. Again, apply that label, and you'll notice the visualization updates on the screen for you. Now we've got a good grasp on what we're looking at, we want to make it stand out. So that's where conditioning format can really help to make your information pop on the screen for those that are consuming it. A handy little way for us to make this nice and simple is, again, adding in by a component or reference some potential key information like the strategic rating and the health, but it's also going to give us a templated out-of-the-box setup versus us have to do this multiple times. What I mean by that is if I go through to my application here and I want to do the strategic rating, you'll notice that it gives me prescribed values that are set up ready for me to apply versus me having to do that 5 times myself. I hit apply, and then that is going to add that strategic rating to my applications. I may want to do this on the component level of the capability. So again, out of the box, we may want to have a look at the maturity, and I have a sliding scale of pictures. Or I might have an area of actually, I want to do something based on the application count. And I don't necessarily have a prescribed template, but what I can do is customize this based on what the information I'm looking for. So let's say I really want to highlight, applications that have capabilities that have greater than 5 applications connected to them. And I'm just going to make this blue to differ from the other colors that are on the screen. But again, you can select any color that is relevant to you. I hit apply. And what we will see is in the hierarchy of my capability model, the level 1 capabilities naturally are going to go blue. The level 2 capabilities have also gone blue because they are roll-up attributations of the applications below them. So with our actual level 3 capabilities, the granularity we're looking at, we now need to see which of our capabilities are potentially oversaturated, and therefore we can think about rationalization. I come down here and I can very quickly see that market research and analytics is a capability with lots of different applications realizing it. Perhaps we have too many tools in that area, and now we have an opportunity to talk through what our plan is next. Hopefully that was helpful to you. If you have any other questions or you need any further support, please do reach out to your customer success manager or reach out to our support chat, and we will absolutely be happy to help you. Equally, check out the other videos in this playlist, and hopefully we can give you some good tips and tricks. Thank you for your time, and happy searching.